What up, guys? It's Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, December 7th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Terry Crews, Leslie Mann, Christian Slater, and Diana Guerrero read aloud the nominations for the Golden Globes in Los Angeles Thursday morning. The Globes recognize excellence in film and television are presented by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Winners are to be announced on January 6th at the gala, to be hosted by Sandra Oh and Andy Samberg. The film Vice led the field with 6 nominations, while The Favorite, Green Book, and A Star is Born each earned 5 nods apiece. Among the television nominees, The Assassination of Gianni Versace had the most with 4. The nominees for Best Film Drama, the movies include Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star is Born. For Best Actor in a Film Drama, the nominees include Bradley Cooper for A Star is Born, Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate, Luke Hedges with Boy Erased, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and John David Washington for Black Klansman. For Best Actress in a Film Drama, nominees include Glenn Close for The Wife, Lady Gaga for A Star is Born, Nicole Kidman for Destroyer, Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Rosamund Pike with A Private War. For Best Film, Musical or Comedy, the nominees include Crazy Rich Asians, The Favorite, Green Book, Mary Poppins Returns, and Vice. For Best Actor in a Film, Musical, or Comedy, the nominees include Christian Bale for Vice, Lin-Manuel Miranda for Mary Poppins, Viggo Mortensen for Green Book, Robert Redford for The Old Man and the Gun, and John C. Reilly for Stan and Ollie. For Best Actress in the Film, Musical, or Comedy, the nominees include Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins Returns, Olivia Colman for The Favorite, Elise Fisher for 8th Grade, Charlize Theron for Tully, and Constance Wu for Crazy Rich Asians. For Best Supporting Actor in a Film, the nominees include Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Timothy Chalamet for Beautiful Boy, Adam Driver for Black Klansman, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell for Vice. For Best Supporting Actress in a Film, the nominees include Amy Adams for Vice, Claire Foy for First Man, Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk, Emma Stone for The Favorite, and Rachel Weisz for The Favorite. Best Directors, the nominees include Bradley Cooper for A Star is Born, Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, Spike Lee for Black Klansman, and Adam McKay for Vice. For Best Animated Film, the nominees include Incredibles 2, The Isle of Dogs, Miura, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. For Best Foreign Film, the nominees include Capernaum, Girl, Never Look Away, Roma, and Shoplifters. For Best Screenplay, the nominees include Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Deborah Davis and Tony McNamara for The Favorite, Barry Jenkins for If Beale Street Could Talk, Adam McKay for Vice, Peter Farrelly, Nick Vallelonga, and Brian Curry for Green Book. Best TV Drama nominees include The Americans, Bodyguard, Homecoming, Killing Eve, and Pose. For Best Actor in a TV Drama, the nominees include Jason Bateman for Ozark, Stephen James for Homecoming, Richard Madden for Bodyguard, Billy Porter for Pose, and Matthew Rhys for The American. For Best Actress in a TV Drama, the nominees include Katrina Balfe for The Outlander, Elizabeth Moss for The Handmaid's Tale, Sandra Oh for Killing Eve, Julia Roberts for Homecoming, and Kerry Russell for The Americans. For Best TV Comedy, the nominees include Barry, The Good Place, Kidding, The Kaminsky Method, and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The Best Actor in a TV Comedy, the nominees include Sacha Baron Cohen for Who is America, Jim Carrey for Kidding, Michael Douglas for The Kaminsky Method, Donald Glover for Atlanta, and Bill Hader for Barry. For Best Actress in a TV Comedy, the nominees include Kristen Bell for The Good Place, Candice Bergen for Murphy Brown, Alison Brie for Glow, Rachel Burr Shanahan for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and Deborah Messing for Will and Grace. For Best Limited Series or TV Movie, the nominees include The Alienist, The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story, Escape at Dannemora, Sharp Objects, and A Very English Scandal. Best Actress in a Limited Series or TV Movie. The nominees include Amy Adams for Sharp Objects, Patricia Arquette for Escape at Dannemora, Connie Britton for Dirty John, Laura Dern for The Tale, and Regina King for 7 Seconds. The Best Actor in a Limited Series or TV Movie. The nominees include Antonio Banderas for Genius Picasso, Daniel Brohl for The Alienist, Darren Criss for The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story, Benedict Cumberbatch for Patrick Melrose, and Hugh Grant for A Very English Scandal. For Best Supporting Actress in a Series, Limited Series, or Television Movie, the nominees include Alex Bornstein for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Patricia Clarkson for Sharp Objects, Penelope Cruz for The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story, Thandie Newton for Westworld, and Yvonne Strahovski for The Handmaid's Tale. And for the Best Supporting Actor in a Series, Limited Series, or TV Movie, the nominees include Alan Arkin for The Kominsky Method, Kieran Culkin for Succession, Edgar Ramirez, The Assassination of Gianni Versace, a American Crime Story, Ben Whishaw for A Very English Scandal, and Henry Winkler for Barry. Natalie Portman says her Volkslux character is a wild, wild woman. The 37-year-old actress discussed the movie on Wednesday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show prior to attending the film's Los Angeles premiere. Portman told host Ellen DeGeneres the film is about this pop singer who sort of is born out of a national tragedy where she is, as a kid, writes a song in response to the tragedy and becomes this big star. She added of her character Celeste Montgomery, then she turns into this kind of a monster and is a wild, wild woman. Portman said she channeled her childhood icons, including Madonna and Tiffany, to portray the role. The star says, I was sort of like a kid dream of mine, seeing Madonna in front of the mirror with a hairbrush kind of growing up. She also added, when I was little, it was like Madonna. I had a Tiffany phase, showing my age, and then later on, 90s years, was kind of more like Fiona Apple, Alanis Morissette. Portman wore a plunging blazer and matching pants to the Volkslux premiere Wednesday evening. She was joined on the red carpet by Raffi Cassidy, who plays a younger version of Celeste in the new movie. Portman attended the premiere after apologizing to Jessica Simpson for her comments about an old magazine cover featuring the singer in a bikini. Simpson took offense after Portman told USA Today she was confused by the cover and Simpson's message about virginity. Portman wrote on Instagram, at Jessica Simpson, thank you for your words. I completely agree with you that a woman should be allowed to dress however she likes and behaves however she likes and not be judged. She explained, I only meant to say I was confused as a girl coming of age in the public eye around the same time by the media's mixed messages about how girls and women were supposed to behave. I didn't mean to shame you, and I'm sorry for any hurt my words may have caused. Sony has announced that its upcoming Men in Black reboot film starring Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson will be titled Men in Black International. The new title was displayed on the film's Facebook page on Wednesday, with Sony releasing an image of the project's logo. The international title refers to how many of the new Men in Black take place, primarily in London. The original Men in Black trilogy, which starred Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, was set in New York City. Strata Compton and The Fate of the Furious helmer F. Gary Gray is directing from a script by Iron Man screenwriter Matt Holloway and Art Markham. Rebecca Ferguson, Liam Neeson, Kamal Nanjiani, and Emma Thompson are set to star. Hemsworth and Thompson, who previously starred together in Marvel's Thor Ragnarok, made headlines in September when they posted on social media selfies they took from the set of the film. The Bachelor is giving fans a first glimpse of its Season 23 contestants. Host Chris Harrison introduced the 30 women who will compete for Colton Underwood's affection in the new season of the ABC series. The contestants include Alex, 29, a dog rescuer who shares Underwood's love for pups, Kaylin, 23, who won Miss North Carolina 2018, and Hannah B., who holds the title of Miss Alabama 2018. Heather is among the hopefuls for Underwood's heart. Heather, like Underwood, is a virgin but has never been kissed. Harrison confirmed Underwood's connects with Annie, 23, a financial associate who met Underwood on the Ellen DeGeneres Show in September. He also said Underwood forms a deep bond with Caitlin. Harrison teased, she and Colton have honestly one of the most emotional conversations we have ever had on the show. That's not hyperbole. They really do have a conversation, and Caitlin goes deep into her life, which kind of opens up some things for Colton. He says, it really was easily the most emotional and revealing conversation this season. The Bachelor Season 23 will premiere in January 7th. I would spoof the movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin in a promo this season, for this season last week. Jason Momoa is tasked with answering NBC phones in a new promo for Saturday Night Live ahead of the actor's turn as a guest host. The comedic clip released Wednesday featured Momoa replacing an NBC page who leaves to attend to an emergency. The Aquaman star then puts on a blazer and takes his first call. He says in a serious tone as dramatic music begins playing, "I do not know that answer right now, but I will do everything in my power to get that information for you." Momoa then turns into an action movie star, punching SNL cast member Beck Bennett in the face and kicking down the doors of the show's helmer Lorne Michaels. Momoa finds the answer he was looking for after dancing through a laser light security system and hacking into the computers. He says yes, the show is live, to the caller waiting on the phone. Momoa is set to guest host the sketch comedy series on Saturday alongside musical guest Mumford & Sons. He will then be seen in Aquaman, which will arrive in theaters on December 21st. Kim Kardashian sent well wishes to her son and favorite boy, Saint West, on his birthday. The 38-year-old television personality penned a sweet post to Saint, her second eldest child, with husband Kanye West on his third birthday Wednesday. Kardashian shared a photo on Instagram of Saint lounging in a pool chair. The toddler wears a White Sox t-shirt, athletic shorts, and black Adidas sandals. Kardashians captured the picture. "Happy birthday to my favorite boy, my Sainty John. I must have done something really special to deserve having you as my son. I love you to the galaxy and back." Kardashian's sister Khloe and mom Kris Jenner also wished Saint a happy birthday online. Khloe wrote alongside a photo on Instagram stories of herself with her nephew, "I love you, Sainty Joni. Happy birthday. They are growing so fast." Jenner captioned the slideshow on Instagram, "Happy birthday to our adorable Saint. You bring so much love and joy into our lives. You are such a special, yummy part of my heart. We all love you so much. Hashtag happy birthday, Saint." Kardashian is parents to Saint, 5-year-old daughter North, and 10-month-old daughter Chicago with West. She told People in July her son is obsessed with Chicago and his cousins, including Khloe's daughter True Thompson. The star says he is so obsessed with having a little sister. It is really, really cute. She added, "They are all so good together, but I think Saint is probably most excited about all the babies." Friendly exes Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick lounged in bed during a recent co-parenting session. The 39-year-old television personality shares a photo with Disick and their 6-year-old daughter Penelope during a lazy day at home Wednesday. The picture shows Kardashian smiling and striking a pose as Disick and Penelope look at a phone in the background. Kardashian wears a sexy black dress with cutouts. She captioned the post, "Co-parenting," which has received over 2.3 million likes as of Thursday morning. Fans voiced their hope in the comments that Kardashian and Disick will ultimately reconcile. One person wrote, "I want y'all to get back together one day." Another added, "Wish you two would get back together." Kardashian and Disick also appear in a photo with their sons, 8-year-old Mason and 3-year-old Rain, in November following their family trip to Bali, Indonesia. One fan said at the time, "I love seeing Scott with you all." Kardashian and Disick split in 2015 after 9 years of dating. Disick has since started dating Sophia Richie, who attended an art gallery opening and dinner with him and Kardashian in November. Source told Us Weekly, "They seem very civil and seem to be getting along." An insider added to the Entertainment Tonight, "Kourtney and Sophia were talking, laughing a lot. Everyone was talking and having a good time." Cardi B is giving fans a first glimpse of daughter Culture. The 26-year-old rapper shared a cute picture of Culture, her 4-month-old daughter, with Offset following the news of her split from the Migos rapper. The snapshot shows Culture smiling and looking up as she sits in a baby carrier. The infant wears a cozy pink outfit and a bib with her name embroidered on it. Cardi B captioned the post, adding a red heart emoji, "My heart." Cardi B gave birth to Culture in July after announcing her pregnancy in April. She explained her reluctance to share photos of her baby girl while attending her Fashion Nova Times Cardi B launch in November. The star told Entertainment Tonight, "I'm scared of sharing her to the world. There are too many mean people out there." She says, "Sometimes I do want to show people how beautiful and how precious she is. She's so precious. There's a lot of people that have crazy minds, you know. I want to protect her." Cardi B said in a video Monday she split from Offset after 14 months of marriage. The rapper explained, "We are really good friends and we are really good business partners, but things just haven't been working out between us for a long time." She says, "It's nobody's fault. I guess we just grew out of love, but we are not together anymore. I'm going to always have a lot of love for him because he is my daughter's father." Cardi B confirmed in June she secretly married Offset in September 2017. Offset will release his debut solo album December 14th. The Pantone Color Institute has announced that Living Coral is the color of the year for 2019. Pantone says the soft orange tone color is vibrant yet mellow and symbolizes optimism. The company said in a statement, representing the fusion of modern life, Pantone Living Coral is a nurturing color that appears in our natural surroundings and at the same time displays a lively presence within social media. Pantone's Instagram account highlighted the color by presenting a short video of a fish swimming by some corals. Pantone nominated a new color every year after selecting processes that includes combining through the entertainment industry, films and productions, the fashion industry, popular travel destinations, and socioeconomic conditions from around the world. Purple shade ultraviolet was named the color of the year for 2018 as it communicated originality, ingenuity, and vision thinking. Jake Gyllenhaal joined Instagram and used his first post on the social media site to poke fun at his upcoming villainous role in Marvel's Spider-Man Far From Home. Gyllenhaal is set to portray classic Spider-Man foe Mysterio in the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming. The character is a special effects expert who uses his skills to commit crimes by creating illusions. The actor posted on his new Instagram a video of himself reading a Spider-Man comic that features Mysterio. Gyllenhaal, after putting the comic book down, looks stunned before he almost drops an F-bomb. Gyllenhaal captioned the comedic clip, "I just realized I'm not playing Spider-Man." Spider-Man Far From Home is set to arrive in theaters on July 5th. Tom Holland is returning to portray the wall crawler alongside returning stars Michael Keaton, Zendaya, and Marissa Tomei, among others. Gyllenhaal is set to reunite with his Nightcrawler co-star Rene Russo in the Netflix thriller Velvet Buzzsaw. The film takes place in Los Angeles' contemporary art scene. Eva Longoria ignores pressure to lose the weight she gained during her pregnancy. The 43-year-old actress and producer shared a body-positive message Wednesday at the Women of Worth Gala in New York after welcoming son Santiago with her husband Jose Pepe Baston. Longoria told people, "I don't really succumb to any pressure, so if people were saying hurry up and lose weight, I don't know because I don't listen to it." She explains, "I've had some amazing women in my life, my mom, my sisters, who really taught me about my self-worth from very early on in life. I come from a family of strong women, so it would have been impossible for me to lose my self-worth." The former Desperate Housewives star shares similar sentiments with Us Weekly at the Teen Vogue Summit on Saturday. She said she really gave her body time to adjust before beginning a postpartum workout routine. The star says, it had a baby, it created a human life, so I really wasn't too hard about getting back into shape. She added, "Now I'm working out a lot more and watching what I eat. I'm barely starting to get back into it. Still love yoga. My workouts are now more of weight training, very serious weight training." Longoria gave birth to Santiago in June. She shared a cute photo with her son from the Blackish set last week while directing an episode of the ABC series. The star wrote, "I think I found our next director at Blackish ABC, #BabyBaston." Reba McEntire and the Oak Ridge Boys performed Thursday at the invitation-only funeral service of former President George H.W. Bush. McEntire performed the Lord's Prayer during the service, which took place at St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston. The Oak Ridge Boys sang Amazing Grace, a song the band said was Bush's favorite. Band member Richard Starban told the Tennessean, "President Bush meant so much to us. George Bush requested before he passed away that we sing Amazing Grace, his favorite song, at his funeral. There's no way we wouldn't do it." Starban continued, "He always taught us to do the right thing, and it's a tremendous honor. One final time here on this earth, we're going to sing it for him, and we believe in our hearts we'll see him again one day, and we'll sing it for him again." McEntire, like the Oak Ridge Boys, had a friendship with Bush. The country star posted on Instagram following Bush's death a photo of herself sitting next to the former president while holding his hand. She captioned the image, "My favorite, #great president, #great friend." Bush died last Friday at the age of 94. His death came 6 months after the passing of his wife of 73 years, former First Lady Barbara Bush. Bush will be buried at the George Bush Presidential Library and Museum in College Station, Texas, next to his wife and daughter Robin, who died of leukemia in 1953 at the age of 3. Justin Timberlake has been forced to postpone the remainder of his planned December concert tours as he continues to suffer from bruised vocal cords. The singer made the announcement on Instagram Wednesday where he apologized to fans and said he needed to rest his voice for another month. Timberlake says, "My vocal cords are healing, but they are not all the way back to normal yet, so my doctors want me to continue to rest my voice. They have to ask me to hold off on singing until next month. I'm really sorry. I want to be back on stage, and I'm doing all I can to get there quickly." He continued, "Thank you for your understanding. I see all of your posts, and I appreciate the support and the love. I look forward to coming back stronger than I was before. More to come on the rescheduled dates." Timberlake had to postpone multiple shows due to bruised vocal cords dating back to October, including concerts in New York and Los Angeles. He began touring in March in support of his fifth studio album, Man of the Woods. Timberlake was set to perform in Omaha, Kansas City, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Philadelphia, Buffalo, and Uncasville, Connecticut through December. Rescheduled concerts will start taking place alongside previously scheduled dates in January, starting with a show in Denver on January 28th. Taylor Swift gave a surprise performance alongside Hayley Kiyoko at Jack Antonoff's annual Ally Coalition benefit concert, which raises funds for the LGBTQ youth organization. Swift took the stage on Wednesday and joined Kiyoko for an acoustic version of Delicate. Fan video taken during the performance features Swift and Kiyoko jamming out to the track together while Swift strums a guitar. Swift says, "It's so great to be at this incredible show." Before praising Kiyoko, "Hayley is killing it." Regina Spektor and Lana Del Rey also performed at the event. Antonoff was the producer on Swift's Reputation album, which featured Delicate. Swift made headlines in November, where she inked a new record deal with Republic Records, a Universal Music group, after her deal with Big Machine Records expired. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1963, the Singing Nun reaches number one on the U.S. pop charts with Dominique. From the perspective of the American pop charts, December 1963 was, as the Four Seasons would later sing, a very special time indeed. The previous month, pop radio stations around the country had briefly gone dark out of respect for the late President John F. Kennedy following his assassination in Dallas on November 22nd. The following month, those same stations would begin broadcasting nearly nonstop. The first sounds of a coming revolution as the Beatles' "I Want to Hold Your Hand" hit American shores on January 13th. Perhaps only during the unique moment in pop music history that fell between those historic landmarks could an actual Belgian nun have ascended to the American pop charts with a jaunting tune about a Catholic saint sung in French, no less. That is exactly what happened on this date in 1963, when Soul Surrey, billed in English as the Singing Nun, scored a number one hit with the song Dominique. Dominique was recorded in early 1963 in Brussels, Belgium by Sister Luc Gabriel, a.k.a. Janelle Marie Deckert, and four companions from the Dominican convent near Fichermont. Originally a vanity pressing intended only for distribution as gifts among their fellow nuns, the album of light religious-themed tunes recorded by the Fichermont nuns was impressive enough for Philips Records executives that it was released commercially in Europe shortly thereafter. Already a huge hit on the continent, the album and its lead artists were rechristened the Singing Nun prior to the crossing the Atlantic in the fall 1963. Dominique, a song honoring St. Dominic, the founder of the Dominican order, proved popular enough not only to hit number one on this date in 1963, but to stay there for 4 weeks and block Louie Louie from ever reaching the top of the pop charts. Though the 1966 Debbie Reynolds movie of the same name would do little to indicate that, the Singing Nun went on to live a deep, complex, and ultimately tragic life. After accepting pop immortality, Deckert walked away from stardom and from her church and adopted a new stage name, Luc Dominique. An unsuccessful album honoring the birth control pill was the highlight of Deckert's post-Singing Nun career, however. She attempted a comeback in 1982 with the disco version of Dominique that failed to catch on as the original had back in 1963. Deckert's career and life ended tragically in 1985 when she and her longtime female companion committed suicide in the face of a massive tax bill from the Belgian government relating to unpaid taxes on royalties that Deckert had donated in full to the Roman Catholic Church. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, December 7th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.